It's kind of supposed to look like a ball bag as well, by the way.
It is.
If you haven't seen the films, you wouldn't understand.
So I wasn't wrong then.
All the character design is very
I'm going to Google it.
graphic and like almost like scary sexual body
Facehugger
parts.
alien.
Yeah.
A facehugger is a parasitic creature in the Alien franchise, serving as a second stage in the xenomorph life cycle.
So I mean,
Shit, you actually been able to say that word.
It's a horrifying, fast and short-lived creature with a sole purpose of implanting chest-burster embryo into the host.
Ooh.
Let's see an image, shall we? Oh, Jesus.
they're pretty fucking cool.
Do you want to show the camera up close?
No, I'll do it when it's not got stuff on it.
They are cool.
They
Oh,
are cool.
I could do with that facehugger, but somewhere else.
What's that? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So they're the immature stage.
Oh, you can get a window toy.
There you go. We nearly got one to give to Ripley.
Yeah.
I want to see
They do little
Ripley.
cuddly ones, which is really cute.
Not your Ripley, I mean the real Ripley.
The real Ripley.
Well, she is the real Ripley. Is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rewatched it last night because I was like, wow, seems like a good time
Oh,
to do it.
Ellen Ripley.
Yeah. So neither of these two have seen any of the Alien films.
And Sam.
I've
Don't
seen-
say it, don't fucking say it.
What?
That doesn't count.
Why doesn't
It
that
kind of
count?
counts.
Is it the same franchise?
Technically, yes.
So it counts.
And to be
counts.
fair,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that too.
It was good. I haven't seen it in ages.
Alien versus Predator, I saw when I was like 10. So we obviously thought it was good then.
Actually, I may have seen an Alien film.
But you watch it now and it's fucking nonsense.
I may have seen one.
Only
Potentially.
watch the first two.
Only watched the first two.
You can't
None
do
of
that
the
to
others
people.
exist.
You can't do
None
that
of
to
the others
people. Though.
exist.
You can't do that with films. I hate when people do that with films when they're like,
Why?
"Oh, this film's really good," but you can only watch like the first one and really only like 30 minutes in, and then it gets good. Blah blah blah. If a film's good, a film's good.
No. The whole film is great.
Right.
Number 1 and number 2.
So what's wrong with number 3?
They went off the rails then. They just... This is not the time or the place to have this conversation.
To be honest, I don't
because
know
you
why
have
I'm
to
getting
watch
into
This
this.
is
because
on
I
our
won't watch
other-
it anyway. Yeah.
Exactly.
This is on our other podcast on movie reviews.
Yeah. We're doing a new YouTube channel where we...
We'll just make
discuss-
shitloads and just see what works.
Yeah.
There's no point me being there. It'd be like, Mason, have you watched this? No.
What was the
watched
film
this?
that we
No.
found out that you had watched?
Kevin and Perry.
Yeah, that was the only one.
Yeah.
I like Disney films.
You like Disney
Yeah,
films?
I watch
What was the
cartoon
last
films.
Disney one you watched?
My favourite is Luca.
Luca.
Yeah.
Do you,
It's about
have you watched Wreck-It Ralph?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's about Luca is about like a guy that lives. He's like a salamander sort of guy that lives under the sea. But when they come out of the sea, they turn into humans, but they're not allowed to. Then his mum's like, you can't go on to the land people.
Sounds a little bit like Aliens.
No, it's cartoon. It's cool.
Did you ever watch Bug's Life
Yeah,
or Ants?
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
You're a real...
Ants.
Ants, yeah. Did you ever see that?
That was really early on.
Yeah.
Ants. I'm trying to think.
You might be too young for that.
That was around the same time the original Toy Story
I
came
remember
out.
the original Toy Story. Yeah. Toy Story. I used to love Toy Story.
Probably still do.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen nothing,
Just
but you haven't seen any like grown-up stuff.
No, I have. I'm trying to
it
think.
scares him.
I wouldn't watch Alien. It just doesn't appeal to me.
What
You
we should
can't-
do...
So I don't understand how you can say that if you haven't seen it or know anything about it.
I've seen Transformers.
That
That's completely different.
I think I'm gonna rage quit.
Just walked off.
Here and now, I'm fucking done.
What we should do is give him like some like homework. Go back and watch a
I
certain
wish
film.
I'd
Yeah.
love to have time to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
King Arthur.
Is that
Knights
Sword
of the
in
Round
Stone?
Table.
Have you seen the original Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you think that is? The original,
The old
Robin Hood.
one. It's not
There's
black and
quite a
white, but it's
few.
pretty much.
The Men in Tights one.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't study
There's-
the
This is
times.
it.
They've done a lot of different versions of Robin Hood, haven't they?
Yeah.
Do you remember The Land Before Time?
Yeah, that was a fucking banger.
Yeah.
That was
What
really
about
good.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
No, see, that shit's just shit.
Well, yeah. You're gonna just. Oh dear.
What's my favourite film?
Who doesn't like that?
I'll tell you my
Monty
favourite
Python
film.
is brilliant.
Quintessential British comedy gold.
Yeah.
I would say my favourite film, but I don't want to adjust to the stereotype.
Oh, do go on.
It's
Hooligans or Green Street.
Close, very close.
What's the other awful
Along
one?
them lines.
What's the other one?
Football Factory.
No,
Mean Machine.
no,
Rock
no.
and
That's
Roller.
good. That's a good film though. No, that's good. See, I've seen all them like Snatch, Lock, Stock.
Oh, so you've seen all.
Because he's a true Brexit.
Yeah. So what's my favourite film?
Hold on. It's not a Guy Ritchie film. Then, if you've seen Lock, Stock, and all that, that's not your.
Guy
not in
Ritchie
those.
does do some good films though.
Hold on. What's the other one where they have the football team?
No, it's not football.
It's not football.
Someone's gonna be like screaming at the.
Hold on. Give us a clue. But I know exactly the remit you mean.
It was a
Tough
film
Guy
and a TV
films.
series.
This is England.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of people misunderstand This is England. Not saying that's you.
Well, people
but
think that it's a film about racism, but it's actually a film about battling racism.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I just like that time, that era, and like the music and stuff. So
You're-
Did you like
man
watching
after
like old gangster films then?
yeah. I've never seen though, which I know you're going to say. Like, what's the one with the old Italian mob guys?
the film Goodfellas.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those.
The
ones.
Godfather?
Yeah,
The
no.
Godfather.
You've never seen The Godfather?
See, this is what I mean. So instead of doing this,
Jiu-jitsu, eh?
we're now going to just take this time to watch a film. In fact, do you know what would be fucking great? If you know what's the TV show where
Gogglebox.
Yeah, we should do Gogglebox where we make
Mason
not us,
watch a clip.
you sit down to watch
be like-
proper films.
It'd be like toothpicks in my eyes. Like, no.
You'd be like, who's the idiot abroad?
Oh yeah, Carl Pilkington.
Yeah, you'd
Someone's
be-
compared me
you'd
to him
be just
before.
like him.
Yeah.
You'd be like, well, I don't understand. Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
And it's just like, mate, just watch.
Do
the
these
film.
things exist in real life?
What we should do is get some white belts and get them to review jiu-jitsu clips from like high level competitions, just see what they think of it or what they even say to
To be
it.
honest, it might as well get me to do it.
There we go. We'll just do that then.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
So how are we all?
Yeah.
Well, I feel let down because Mason hasn't seen any films ever.
I feel like I need to watch Alien because your daughter's named after it.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that one.
You have to watch both of them
See, then now we're just.
because no. You
So
you
much
would
more
enjoy,
effort.
Yeah.
No, you'd enjoy the second one better, but you can't appreciate the second one without watching the original.
Does it have football hooligans fighting each other?
No, but it's got space marines in it, which is pretty cool.
Have you watched Terminator?
No. Is that the.
But look, if he hasn't
Arnold
seen Alien or
Schwarzenegger.
Aliens, he's not going to have watched Terminator, is he?
I've
True.
watched
Don't say
The
it.
Pacifier. That's got Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The
in it.
Punisher?
I need to be. Can you beat me when I say that, just in case I say that?
we'll just take the little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say, I really like This is England. And
Yeah,
then
then-
we can make
yeah,
a really
brilliant.
awful, out of context
I'll just do a reel, just
compilation.
cutting that bit and just just those hooligan films.
That's fine. We'll get cancelled. So.
So I thought after last time we were going to be like, come to this one, really dialed in, ready to talk about a specific
I
topic.
think people enjoyed the last one,
Well,
just talking shit.
Yeah.
I've got a headache, and I didn't sleep much last night.
So
I
what
haven't
percentage
got,
you are?
No, that's round of applause. No.
Do you want like a moo?
There isn't anything on here I can do that's like,
Yeah, I need something.
We can just do one.
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
What percentage do you reckon you're on then?
Today,
Go on.
fucking hell, like 60.
He's on to the noose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not far off now.
I know. It's
What's
just because I
going
haven't
on?
slept,
Do you-
I just feel
Do you want
tired.
to talk about it?
Not really.
No?
I just haven't slept and I'm tired and I've still got a lot going on and
You training tonight?
You need to think very carefully.
yeah, I am, yeah. No, I will.
I'm bringing a gi in.
I will then.
Yeah.
Not that it makes any difference. Like I'm going to be able to all of a sudden beat him because he's got a gi on.
Well, you've got a purple belt now. Have we rolled in the gi yet since you've...
Don't think we've rolled at all since.
I think we have. Just not in the gi.
I was thinking about this the other day. I don't think since the moment I got my blue belt that me and you have ever actually like rolled.
Properly.
We
without
just
fucking around.
we just mess around the whole time.
I think
That's normally what we all do
Yeah.
with each other. Although to be fair,
We had a really good round
you
the
and
other
I
day.
had some actual
Yeah.
rounds.
Oh,
because I
you had
think-
like a 10-minute round, didn't you?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went
we just
straight
kept
through.
on.
'Cause the buzzer went, but Sam was in a really good position, and I was like,
fuck that
yeah, I was
buzzer.
like, just carry on.
I was like, you only
Yeah.
asked me twice.
Yeah,
But towards the end of that open mat or class, I tried to get some footage or like some make a reel of like Sam training. But all he fucking did was just slap Luca. I was just like, I can't use any of this.
I had a really bad. When you said about filming, I had a really bad open mat. Was that an
Did you?
open mat? Was that last week?
I think it was.
That's right on the mic, innit?
Yeah, that's gonna sound really good.
Sorry, Bernie.
Yeah, I had a really bad open mat. I think. I just don't feel like I don't remember getting anything good. If you
No.
know what I mean. No.
So I slap people all the time.
Yeah, that's not jujitsu.
It is. It's combat jujitsu.
You gotta let them know.
Oh, he's practicing combat
Sometimes-
jujitsu without anyone knowing.
Yeah.
The thing is, if someone's taking the
He hit me in
piss-
the balls the other day, and it really actually did
Hey,
hit me.
That was a legitimate. Well, no, there was 2 times. Wasn't
Yeah.
there was a time I actually just punched you in the dick.
Yeah.
Not so legit. But then I've found the perfect way to counter.
Yeah, but you could say
your
that's for anything.
spider guard stuff. No.
Oh no, the lasso. Yeah, you
The
just
way the lasso is,
elbow me.
You're right next to your crotch, and all I did was like straighten my arm.
Yeah.
And you let go, and I was like, yeah.
But I could say
I'll
that
do
I
it.
could say like, oh, I've got a really good counter for your close guard. I just poke you in the eye.
Not really though.
I just pull out a fucking Glock.
That's something else that I do as well. Someone's
Yeah.
trapped in a triangle.
Pull out a Glock.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Just to let them know that you could do it.
Exactly. Stab. 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 Stab.
Oh, I stabbed someone, not actually stabbed someone.
Whoa.
Can't remember who. Possibly Tadas. Well, I got him to knee on belly, and then I just went.
Yeah, that's it.
Just let them know.
You don't know what's going down in these streets.
Yeah, the mean streets in Newbury.
Anyway, I'm depressed. What about you?
I'm pretty good, I think. Yeah. I'm really busy, and I've
Yeah.
completely fucked my next Friday. Not this Friday, but the Friday after. I've got like 5 jobs in. So, it's taking the headphones off.
I'm done.
Got the memo.
Training, went back to judo. Haven't been to judo in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, you're not really that committed then, are you?
No, but I really enjoyed last night. It was good.
Yeah.
Getting the hang of a little foot sweep that I'm really enjoying in the gi as well, which is cool. Doing that in the rounds at the end.
Do you want to say what you called the sparring at the end?
No.
The
I'm not-
randori.
The what?
I called it...
Tandoori.
Yeah. I fucked it up.
Yeah, I was like,
You was thinking about dinner.
Yeah.
John, I think that's a starter when you have an Indian mate. He's like, oh yeah, oh well. I was like, don't worry, I know exactly what you mean.
But no,
So did you.
That's funny as
I
fuck.
love at the end
You
because
love
like,
a tandoori?
like
Feel
in
sweaty.
in the judo, like it's such hard work of like I was saying to Frank, because Frank was there, it was just like jiu-jitsu's so lazy compared to judo. Like we do so much like exercise before just to warm up, and like at the end we had to do like 20 seconds of non-stop just throwing. Your partner has to get up as quickly as possible, and then you throw them again and again and again.
Sounds like hell.
Yeah, it's
Thing
good.
is, it used to be quite tough. Like the way we train has changed.
got-
Partly because I think the time
woke.
we have it's got woke. What? Because it's not beasting at the start.
Yeah,
Because I think it's
no
partly
smothering.
You call him
no,
Boney Woke?
Yeah,
because the time has shrunk. So you almost
Yeah.
don't have time to get a beast in at the start. But it used to be much tougher warm ups.
yeah.
Like
That's what lost me so much weight.
yeah.
Those like
Look at us all now.
circuit training at the start. Loved it, but also hated it. Love-hate
Yeah.
relationship with hard.
Yeah, I think a couple
Warm-ups.
of the classes a week we should bring that back. Not all of them,
No, Sam, just shut up now.
Because it can turn.
Oh, actually, yeah,
people
you
off.
do what you thought you want on purple. Now I just won't do it.
Just not turn up.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Not that one. That one.
Oh, fuck off.
But yeah, I'm pretty good. Training relatively regularly. Got a lot of work to do. Still got lots of things I'm trying to sort out. But I reckon I'm like...
Fucking hell. You've completely...
I've slipped.
Who are you?
I don't know anymore.
80%.
Fucking hell, okay.
So basically, John's stolen 20% off of you.
He's
Yeah.
sucking the life out of me. And not in a good way.
Like a
Like a cheap whore.
a face hugger. Have you learned nothing today? Right.
How are you?
Did they hurt?
Not
That's
too
probably
bad.
two of the best. That would have hurt, wouldn't it? That bit going up onto your hand there.
Round here.
Yeah, that's
that was,
painful.
yeah, that was a bit tender. That was
That's
only
probably the
bad
best
bit.
place to get one.
I've always wanted like
But-
half a sleeve, but
Yeah.
the idea's always changed. So I've never bit the bullet and done it.
So I tend to sit on something for about a year, and then after it's still there after a year, I'm like, well, that's locked in now.
Yeah. I've been saying I want more for ages. I've
You're going
got
to get like
piece-
a jiu-jitsu belt.
I almost had a jiu-jitsu tattoo done once.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it going to be?
You have to be careful with that. That's
Exactly.
like getting a name, your partner's name or
Exactly,
something.
yeah. It was just literally of a silhouette of a man in a gi on his knees. It's hard to explain. I'll try and find a picture.
And then there's another guy.
Yeah, with a dick in his mouth.
Yeah, you got to be careful with stuff like that, I think.
I've always just wanted like a half a sleeve of sort of things that have made a difference in my life.
I think it's...
memories.
Yeah, it's easy... Well, not easy, but like... If you get a tattoo about something that's happened already, whether it's a person or something else, like that can't change.
No.
Whereas a current something,
Yeah.
even if you really love someone, to like
Never
eternity and
do
back,
that.
people,
that was literally it.
people can always fuck up.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's a bit different to what I was expecting.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a kind of...
I was thinking of some
Calm.
sort of like...
Yeah.
I don't know why I really
But
like...
weirdly, I got that instead.
Yeah.
So it's not anything the same.
No.
So I love cherry blossom trees. I like koi
I want
fish.
cherry blossom.
And some way of incorporating, like, I don't know, example, samurai riding a koi fish or something.
So that's all Japanese stuff. Riding
Yeah.
a koi fish.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, like, that's just random example, but something like incorporating some of those things, but
That
with
sounds
like,
like Craig Jones riding a unicorn or something.
yeah, but like a jiu-jitsu belt almost like flowing through
Have you got any
the whole
tattoos?
thing. No,
Okay. I was if you had tattoos, we could have started like a thing of like
why don't we get
you-
jiu-jitsu
we have
tattoo?
to we have to hit a sub at open mat. Whoever doesn't hit it has to get a tattoo that the other people design.
It'll be quite a good thing for John to get his first tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd
Yeah.
be a talking point. Why did you get that? Because I didn't hit a sub.
Yeah.
And these fuckers decided I'm going to have a dildo on my arm.
Oh no, it'd be a lot worse than that.
I'll just get like the Mexican flag or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Intruder.
who's that?
Maybe Glenn wants his money.
Why is he topless?
I thought the MOT was going to be free.
Is he topless? Is he topless?
I don't think so.
He looks like a fucking crackhead.
Maybe this is John's new venture.
Did you hear that?
No, I
Oh,
say.
sorry, I was just in a meeting.
Well, that was John.
Yeah. Fuck off, John.
Meeting.
Talking about that.
Meeting of the minds.
Yeah, so you got some new tattoos.
Come on, Alf.
Yeah, John says you're not allowed upstairs, but you can come upstairs.
Yeah,
Get him
fuck
up here
John.
on the sofa.
Yeah.
Alfie!
Come here. Come on, Alf. Good boy.
Yeah.
Come
Come
on
here.
the sofa, John.
Come and
John.
sit. Come sit on the sofa,
Hello,
John.
Alf. Go on the sofa over there. You're a good boy.
Yeah,
Go on
sit
then.
in John's
Oh,
place.
yeah, good boy.
No, sit there.
Right.
Come here. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is gonna sound terrible on the
Alfie.
microphone.
Yeah. Sit there. Sit.
Sit.
Good
boy.
There you go.
Good
Sit
boy.
there.
You can lie down if you want, Alf. Lie down.
I hope you can hear that on
Good
the
boy.
mic. Stay there.
Good
Yes,
boy. Right.
Yeah, so tattoos.
Yeah, shout out to Amy Stevenson, who I've got a friend who had some work done by her as well, and she was like, "Oh, she's amazing. Like her art is great, but she's also really sweet person. Great to like talk to if you're going to be sat there hours on end."
We don't need you anymore.
Yeah, you've been replaced.
Watch the mic. Lay down.
Hello.
But yeah,
sit.
legend
Yeah.
of a person, an
Oh.
artist. So yeah, if
Fucking
you ever want
customers.
some work done, black and grey, detail,
I was still talking about tattoos.
go to Amy Stevenson.
I can do tattoos. I've done a tattoo before.
I've had home tattoos. That's a home tattoo.
Is it?
Yeah.
We did a.
My first tattoo, you see that little dot there?
Yeah.
I got stabbed by a pen in school.
Doesn't tot tattoo mean like fuck the police or something?
Well, I didn't tell them that on my little thing
Oh.
of like the offensive tattoos. So maybe it does.
We did
I could
a
be wrong.
Nando's chicken on someone's leg, and also I think it was a lemon with a smiley face.
Classic.
Just Ashley,
No,
because he's got a lot of
Shit
random
tattoos.
shit.
random shit.
Well, he's got that whole one off on the back of his legs that says "Come on, keep up." And when I went to see him in hospital when he had the cancer and that, I was just like, that doesn't look great. Like him walking along with his drip, and he says "Come on, keep up" behind him. I was just like,
Depends who else is in the hospital though, right?
true, very true.
Anyway, sorry, percentage.
Yeah, right. So I've been quite stressed because I fucked up my schedule the last 2 days, so I had to.
So John had to bail
Skive.
you out again.
John did, yeah. John had to teach my class.
They loved it. They said it was the best Tuesday that's ever been.
No, they said that when I covered. They said that when I did it.
They're all lying little fucks, then.
Oh.
Yeah, fickle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's all settled down now. These are all done, which is great. And I'm really pleased. And it's a big deal to me. And, you know, when you meet like an artist, you're like,
You got to trust them to do it.
I have to come back. It's like that. You're like,
Thing
yeah.
is,
Sold.
when I started getting a couple of tattoos, I'm done. Then I'm like for like 6 months. I'm just like, yep, back.
It's a real slippery slope. I don't know why it's so addictive, but
Don't know. It's good value for money because it's probably one of the only things that you can buy which is guaranteed for life.
we had this conversation the other day. It's like,
Yeah.
actually, it's such an investment and
Yeah.
isn't ever going to depreciate in value unless you either like
Cut your arm off.
crash a motorbike or something and
Yeah.
just like take all the skin off. But yeah, so yeah, and then back to work, back to normal. Not training, obviously, because of these for a week or so. And I thought I was getting a cold because Ripley's been ill. Catherine's like kind of on the edge.
Yeah, I've had that sniffly thing.
I've had a bit of like a cough.
No one
like,
cares about you, John.
Oh, sorry.
This is me time.
Yeah.
But it's actually died off now. I don't know if it will come back because stuff's always bad in like the
I
start day,
think
end of the day.
it's because of the
Temperature change.
Jupiter's location in the solar system.
Ah.
No, I don't.
That
I
is a
don't know.
very fair
I
point.
don't. I just.
Did
I
I
just
just see
think
the
it's-
moon last night?
No, but weren't we supposed to get a solar eclipse?
It's a fucking good moon last night.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened.
No, but no, I think it's just because of a bit of change of. We've had a sudden change in temperature, so everyone always gets a bit.
Yeah, it's always weird with like pressure
Yeah.
and stuff.
I definitely suffer with that. I get like headaches and like sinus ache when it's, and then yeah, someone will tell me that the fucking moon's anus is erupting over Jupiter's penis or something, and I'll be like, oh, that'll explain it.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's
Yeah.
why I have the hot bath.
Okay.
What?
I was
To
just-
let it out.
I tried to think of something random to say that would just fuck up the
Ah,
conversation.
right.
Oh, I always do the wrong button.
You need to like label them.
We need to sack him.
We've been talking for 25 minutes.
Have
Right.
we? Yeah, because
And
I need
we've
to.
achieved a grand total.
I need
of
to go.
fuck
I've got
all.
half an hour and I've got to go.
You know you're a white belt when.
You know you're a white guy when.
You know you're a white belt when you think that I wouldn't know what the word for it is, but you know when you roll with someone that's a white belt and they're like solid,
like overly,
as in like
tense.
You can feel them shaking. They're that tense,
not relaxed.
not relaxed at all.
You know you're a white belt when someone else is telling you to relax.
Yeah. You know when you're halfway through a roll with someone and you're like, you like get their back or something, and you can you're like, shh, chill, shh.
If you are a coloured belt and someone else is telling you to relax,
Take your belt off.
something's
put a
gone
white belt
horribly
on.
fucking
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
And like you need to get your ego in check if you're like that.
I love it. Like you get white belt set, you roll with, and then they do something good, but they think they like beat you, but it's just like they after a couple of years, then they start to realise, oh wait a minute, he was actually just playing with me.
It's everyone
gets that feeling.
I always think like, should you do that though? Or should people just get smashed from the start and then they just have to get better?
But then if they constantly get smashed,
why
how
should
are
I
they
have
going
to lower my level?
to allow them to practice the technique?
They should just get good at it.
If like we just start and just smash them in side control and then in mount, and they literally can't do anything.
That's all you've ever done to me since I fucking started.
That's different. Because you latch onto my ankle.
So I was having this conversation yesterday whilst getting this done, and
What, with the tattooist?
yeah, and you know where someone's asking you to talk about jiu-jitsu and it's nice to like showing an interest in what you're interested in and stuff. Anyway, I think I might have converted her to come, so that was good.
That's a little sound clip there. Take that one out.
Yeah.
It's no better than yours.
Take mine, I'll take yours.
Yeah, I think I might have got a new potential student, but I'm working on the whole kind of community of Newbury.
Yeah.
Especially women, because we've got a good steady bunch, like crew.
I wanted to say
Now.
something then, but you'd have to beep it out.
So just don't say it.
I was going to say,
Yeah, you definitely have to beat that out. That's not something. No, that's a guy's name. It's not something.
We don't need to go
derogatory.
into any detail on this.
no, because
It
he's your
wasn't.
mate and you love him.
Yeah.
This whole bit's going to need to be deleted because it's just a fucking story now.
Yeah, that's what I said to him in the toilet. I was like, you only wank him off because he loves.
Anyway,
You're an enabler, John.
this is just going to make
You're
it
like
so
the
fucking
BBC
difficult
with
to
Jimmy
edit.
Savile. You're doing with him what the BBC did with
Yeah, you're just protecting him.
Jimmy Savile.
I'm not doing anything.
Anyway, what were you saying? Oh yeah, and I was saying about she asked, though I said I think there's only been 2 people we've ever asked to actually go that have been asked to leave, maybe 3. And there's some people that are not asked to leave with the verbal conversation, but sometimes you have to engage a mat enforcer. And I think she was like, this sounds like literal bullying. So I was like, let me explain. And this is what you were saying.
Oh,
Of like, you
to a
treat
certain
people.
extent, bullying's alright.
Does the end justify the means? Like, would you bully a Nazi? Fuck yeah.
Mason's
Not saying
debating
we've
that
kicked
one.
out Nazis, but like,
Being a Jew and all.
Well, I'd have to. It's my family heritage.
he's got that generational trauma.
Yeah, that's it.
But so I was saying about there have only been 2 or 3 people that have been specifically asked to leave because normally the training wheels off
Another fucking bleep.
of there's a culture of kindness and care, especially to white belts, and so
Yeah, you can smash a white belt.
but if someone
friendly,
with good technique, with kindness, and making sure they aren't injured. But sometimes people, if they start injuring other students and you've spoken to them about it, or they start injuring female students especially, and they don't understand, and you're like, time to drop the self-censorship of kindness. Let them know that other levels exist, and there is kindness being given to you right now that you obviously don't understand is there.
Yeah.
Take the kindness away, and normally those people's egos are so fragile anyway, they just don't come back.
Yeah.
So that's similar to asking someone to leave. They could take that as a lesson and they can really learn and grow. And that has happened.
Yeah.
But often their egos are such that you
can't take it.
You take the wheels off or take
Yeah,
the
because
gloves
no,
off
that's
and-
only because they think they've been winning for so long, though, and then all of a sudden they get smashed, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like jiu-jitsu anymore."
which is a miscommunication.
yeah,
Do you also think like white belts have a tendency to get drawn towards no-gi because it's easier?
Yeah.
Even though you start jiu-jitsu because it's something difficult.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
there's a path that you can find that
I think
slightly
this is a
easier.
slippery slope of jiu-jitsu at the moment with the no-gi thing.
With people
I'll
just
roll with
going-
people in the gi. Who was it? Someone was saying the other day, weren't they, that
Mason's getting his
Oh,
Bible out.
We're gonna have to bleep in a second because the fire alarm test is
what?
probably going to go off every fucking Thursday. They do a fire alarm test.
Great.
Oh, Alfie's going to get scared, isn't he?
Nah, he's alright.
But
He's with
what
Daddy.
was I going to say? What was I going to say?
No, I was talking.
Yeah,
thank
you-
you. What was I going to say? What was I saying?
We were talking about general
Whoa.
kindness, and when someone doesn't appreciate.
No,
or
yeah,
understand that.
gi.
The
It was the
gi.
gi
slippery slope,
thing.
Yeah.
I think people seem to be joining. They train. I've noticed it because I've picked up on what people wear at open mats, and people seem to be training in the gi, but then they're getting so frustrated and worked up
With the grips.
in the gi that then when it comes to like open mats or like you say, oh, what you enjoy in training, they'll be like, oh, no gi because it's easier and I don't get gripped, and it's like you're not. Well, obviously that people, if you want to train no gi, that's fine.
Yeah.
But as in like your reasoning should be the right reasoning. Like if you're just saying, oh, it's because I don't like it because people get hold of me and I can't do anything. It's like,
Yeah, I think you probably know you're a white belt when you're training no-gi because it's easier.
yeah,
That's a white belt kind of mentality. Whereas Cam and Archie, let's say like people that are training for specific
Yeah, exactly.
competitions
Yeah.
and stuff, that's completely
like
understandable.
you're not gonna make like it's in jiu-jitsu now. It's quite obvious that in the competitive scene, you just might as well train no gi. Like, unfortunately, the whole dramatics of the gi jiu-jitsu competition scene is dying. Like, it still happens.
People are trying to bring it back.
They are trying to bring it back, but no big new competitions are coming out with the gi, like CJI, all that stuff. They're not gonna do it in the gi. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you wonder if they changed the scoring, like put a heavier emphasis on landing a takedown in the gi or
No,
something?
I think they need to change it to sub only. I think they
Everything
should
sub
be.
only.
Yeah, I think they should change do a lot of gi competitions, but in a sub only setting because.
Do you think the round format would suit gi as well? Be more exciting, more fast paced.
What, as in like the
Like with CGI and stuff, they do like 3 rounds.
yeah,
don't they?
and also they do. I don't know. I think they already do that at ADCC, don't they? With the
They don't.
do they do that in the gi at ADCC with the certain amount of set time to you have to stand up. That's just Alfie licking his balls. If anyone can hear it, is he a boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alfie.
Alfredo.
Huh?
Alfredo.
Yeah, you know ADCC where they have a certain amount of time where you have to stand up. You can't
Yeah.
pull guard. Is it ADCC that does that?
The first, I think it's first 5 minutes
Yeah.
or something. There's no points,
That's
and then
it. Yeah.
the second half there's points.
So that helps, but I think the point system to me, but this is purely coming from a point of view of me because of how I roll. Like, I have a lot of setups which like people can pass my guard and I'm just like, cool. Like, I don't think of it on an open mat as like, oh, he's just scored X amount of points on me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever done well in competition is on sub only rule set.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, and I think it makes the only problem with that is that you can pin people in the gi a lot easier. So if you have no points and someone passes your guard and pins you, it will get boring. I mean, effectively, that's why the gi jiu-jitsu is that, because it can be seen as boring. Like, we went to watch Polaris that time, and you can you've got a mixture of no gi matches and gi matches, and you can openly see that if you didn't enjoy jiu-jitsu and you went and watched the gi matches, you'd be like, well, this is shit.
It's pretty rare that you get a really explosive gi match. They do exist.
Yeah.
But that's also down to who you're having to compete.
Whereas no gi
well.
forces you to be explosive and fast, and
You
not
still,
all the time.
You still get boring no-gi matches,
yeah.
but...
I've seen plenty of those.
Yeah.
There was it a Polaris? There was one that was just literally fucking shit. Nothing happened through the whole thing.
Yeah, the guy got like stuck in deep...
Wasn't he like 10th planet or something?
Not, I was going to say deep half, it wasn't deep half. It was like almost like a deeper quarter guard, wasn't it? And the guy trapped his leg and he just couldn't pass it, and it was like...
Stalemate the whole time.
And they didn't do anything. And that's the problem, because the refs aren't doing anything. The refs aren't forcing a stand-up or anything, so they're...
Thing is, I'd rather lose the match than be stuck there. And you're losing the match anyway, so you may as well... That's the thing.
That happened to me at a competition. I got stuck in someone's close guard at white belt, and this guy was my weight, but his legs were massive, and he wrapped him around me, and I just couldn't break his close guard. And in the end, I remember doing something really stupid, like I think I stood up and gave him my leg or whatever, just to give him the next thing, is to be like, fucking hell, just break your own close guard, sweep me or whatever. And I think I ended up getting armbarred, but...
I lose interest.
Yeah, I was literally like, I was trying everything, I was standing up, and I remember I was like putting my hands in his armpits, and he was just putting his arms above his head and just lying there like that, just with me locked up in his close guard. And I was like, what, okay. And then I think I'd done it at Alfie, not the dog Alfie, but Blue Belt Alfie, if he's listening, he'll remember, at the in-house comp when he took my back and he just locked onto my back and I couldn't get it, and in the end I was just whispering in his ear, I was like, are you just going to sub me or what? I was like, I'm bored.
I find it annoying with white belts when they...
Full stop.
Yeah, that as well. But they, halfway through the round or something, they'll ask me what my weight is. It's just like, no matter what my weight is, it's going to mean nothing to the situation.
Yeah,
Because like the other day, someone asked me what my weight was, and I just said 70, just to shut them up, because I was just like, it's not 70, but even if I was 60 or 70, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I think if someone's similar experience, like similar belt to you, that's slightly more of an acceptable question, especially if they're figuring out if they're going to compete or something as to what they want people to feel like in that comp, or if someone's bigger than you and you've done really well, let's say, they might ask you. So there's a context in which that's not a bad thing to ask. But yeah, if a white belt then says, oh yeah, you feel it or something, and you're like, go roll with someone smaller who's better and they'll feel just as heavy.
Like obviously weight does make a difference, but when there's a skill
at that point it doesn't.
You have no way to know which it is.
Yeah.
You don't know anything at that point.
But I have people ask me like about rolling and stuff, and then some guy asked me the other day, saying like, he was like, oh, do you lift weights and stuff outside the gym? I was like, no, I don't do anything. Like, and then
Is this Bernie?
And then he was like, what would you recommend? Because basically he was like similar weight to me, and I think at the time we were the same belt level, and I think we just had a round or whatever, and he said to me, oh, like, do you lift weights, like blah blah blah? And I said no, and he's like, well, what do you do to get the grip strength for, like, because I was like holding him down and stuff, and I
20 years of labouring.
Oh yeah, I was fucking building trade, but also I was like, I just roll with heavier people because, and I've always done it where like I'll roll with heavier people, and if you hit something on that heavier person, then if you then go and roll with someone your own weight, competition based, you'll be like, oh.
That's
nice.
the same thing I do with like rolling with Sean, but for me, I use it as a way to deal with his speed and movement. If I can like close him down and give no space to him, then I know going against someone my sort of size, they're definitely not going to find that space.
So it's interesting because I always say when I roll with someone really small, like say Daisy, I don't know how much Daisy weighs, but she's
40.
Yeah, she's really small.
Yeah.
And like her skill level is the same as some of the bigger blue belts.
Yeah.
But I always think when I roll with her, you realise how much jiu-jitsu you actually have got, and you know, because it feels you have to shrink your vocabulary when you're rolling with these bigger, stronger guys. But when you're smaller, and the smaller you are, the times you get to do that aren't very often.
Yeah.
And so, but obviously for someone like Daisy, literally everyone is bigger than her. I know we joke, well, everyone's bigger than me, but like everyone is bigger than her. Everyone. So it's tough. Whereas a Leighton, let's say,
and he's a big
the
guy.
rarity comes when he rolls with someone bigger than him.
Yeah.
And it like when he rolls with me, must feel like when I roll with
Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well I roll with Leighton and I'm like, fuck. Like I try to do something.
Well, it's technical, it's kind, it's good.
Yeah.
But it's still fucking like
you know what it is with
takes you apart.
when someone's so with Leighton as an example on size compared to me, what it is what it feels like is, I mean, he's a lot better than me, but say, you know, I'm
been smothered by a buffalo.
But what it is like we'll be rolling really good, like a nice little technical round, and he'll grab something and he'll, you know, like almost like flow, and then he'll carry on or something. But you feel the bicep tense on him, like he does a lot of those head and arm triangle stuff, right? And he'll get me into it, and I'll just feel a little tense of his bicep, and I'm like, he would squeeze my fucking head off if he wanted. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the difference. Is like the weight difference is there, and he doesn't use it and abuse it. But it's like it clicks in my head. I'm like, he would have just squashed me if then.
At what level do you think people start to realise that the way they roll with someone the same sort of size or slight weight difference, you have to adjust to someone a lot bigger?
Blue belt, it clicks. Something at blue belt always clicks with people. And
Not necessarily at the start of blue belt,
no,
but I think
but
at some
it's
point.
about 6 months into blue belt. I've noticed it all the time. Like, you get through that little bit of imposter syndrome, and then you get that little bit of confidence that having a blue belt wrapped around your waist gives you. And when you start to relax and flow, you sort of don't really care about getting submitted anymore, because you're like, oh, I'm rolling with a purple belt, or I'm rolling with a high level blue belt.
Yeah.
So if they sub me, it's like, oh well, like they should be subbing me, you know, as the belts go higher. And so they start to do their own thing, you're doing your own thing, and all of a sudden you're like rolling with people. Like I'm rolling with people now that have got their blue belts, you know, like 6 months, a year ago, and I'm like, fucking, these guys are having really good rounds now. Whereas before, like those guys were like the tense white belts that were just like.
But I mean, with the techniques, like say, for example, like you and Matt Dickinson, roughly similar weights, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like the techniques that he would potentially use against you aren't necessarily going to be the same ones that he would use against me, because of the weight difference. So like, where does it come in where people start to realise you have to adjust your game depending on the person?
I think that's a personal thing.
Some people will just continue to try and play this one game the whole time.
And I think I'm quite guilty
and then
of
it's just
that.
like, oh, why is it not working?
Yeah, I think I'm guilty of that. I play the same game, but I do it for the reason of, like I just said before, where I know, like, what's a good example? Like, just like a sweep or whatever.
Yeah.
If I can sweep you, then I'll track that back and just use that. If I can't sweep you with it, but I can sweep Matt with it, then I'm like, right, okay, this one needs adjusting. This one needs paying. I don't.
Because I know some people just be like, oh, well, you're so much bigger than me, I'm not going to roll. It's just like, no, you just have to adjust.
Though.
You have to adjust your style.
Or don't, though.
Yeah.
Like, you either do or you don't. It depends. I think it kind of depends what level you're at. Like, if you're a white belt is just going to roll
shit
the same.
Oh.
They're just going to be like, I've learned this technique. I don't think that...
What's yours?
Yeah.
You're looking a little bit like...
You know when people like make comments about all men, and someone's like, not all men.
Yeah.
Not all white belts. Not all of them.
Not all of them,
No.
But because some people, and it's normally people who have good self-awareness anyway, but also have body awareness anyway. So people who have come in from what other sports or like...
See, I find they're the worst though.
So again, some sports.
I
not
find
all
that
sports.
rugby players and gym lads are the worst.
Yes.
Oh.
But then you get the rugby girls are good at getting their engagement but have better awareness than the guys. Anyone with any like gymnastics, speaking to Maya the other week, gymnastics, because she felt like she had trained when she just started.
Yeah.
So people with control over this and that, you don't have to do jiu-jitsu to have that, but it gives that to most people because most people don't have that when they come through that door. But I think some people do have that shit kind of under wraps from the get-go. It's not common.
Yeah. The
I mean, like when do you feel like people adjust when they realise these techniques are working against people same sort of level and weight, but then when it comes to someone bigger, they're just like, oh, well, it doesn't work. It's like,
but that's
you have
what
to
you
adjust.
can't do though. I don't know. See, I don't think you should be doing that.
What, adjusting?
I think
Some techniques work against bigger opponents and some techniques don't.
I think the technique would probably always work
If it's done correctly.
if it's done correctly. You're going to find something easier on someone that's either a lower level than you or matched weight or lower weight than you, of course.
It's also important to point out that I think where that the maturity comes in like the kind of coloured belts is to understand that yes, every technique could work on everyone, in not just if it's done perfectly by you, it also relies on the other person not doing X, Y, Z.
That's it, yeah.
And doing it in the right context at the right time with the right kind of timing, because we talk about just doing the things, but if you don't time it correctly, and that's something completely separate to just physically doing it, and doing that based on the reaction of the other person if they do X, Y, like there's too many variables to say, oh, just do this perfectly and it will work.
I think
because that's not a reflection of reality.
But I think the example would be you learn a triangle choke, yeah? White belt learns a triangle choke. He's rolling with another white belt. He's completely parallel with them. And he's throwing his leg over, locking a triangle up and getting a tap, yeah? And then, if you're then to try that on a blue belt, you're going to struggle a bit. Maybe you'll get the tap. If you're going to try that on a purple belt, you all of a sudden will start to work out that you need to be cutting an angle to get that deeper. You need to be grabbing your own shin to lock that in first, blah, 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 blah. That person is not going to let you throw up a triangle and submit you.
So you don't even get a chance to do all the end details because you didn't even get there.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. So then that same technique will work on 99% of people, but just throwing a triangle up is not going to work. It's then picking apart the details, which you learn and you do get told, but it's the overconfidence you get when you are a white belt and you literally just throw a triangle up and you get it and you're like, I can triangle everyone. But then all of a sudden someone tries to triangle you. Someone could try, like, it's rare, but...
He hits someone me.
Yeah, but that's because...
He's drilled it so much.
He's got short legs and he knows the work is in getting...
Yeah, baby.
The work with you...
Oh, the finish off them... Like, he struggles to finish them these days.
Hey.
Yeah, but...
I think my defence has got better.
My
your old man knees.
My ACL tendon has nothing to do with
that. But that's a good example though, right?
Excuses.
Yeah. So a white belt...
But it's because I'm big.
You could...
you're just too big. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
I was called chubby yesterday.
Yeah, you suck on a chubby John.
No. I sent a video of a cute dog over to Mexico. And,
you know all you're going to hear in your mic is Alfie snoring.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him in a minute.
No. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, so like, so your triangle...
Yeah.
I reckon you could get that really easy on like 6-month white belt, yeah? But like
not.
when me and you roll... When I feel the triangle coming up, I know that you have to
You're
set them
fucked.
up because you can't literally just throw them up and lock them in. Your legs don't work like that. So I know when you're reaching up and you're trying to cut that angle, grab that shin, twist round, like sink it in. I'm like, cool, I'll grab the other knee and just drive through.
But that's again,
that's a me thing. I know that.
That's a separate thing we also didn't talk about in terms of, oh, just do this and it will work, is like, we know each other. So you know
Yes.
what I'm going to go for, and you also know if I get past this stage,
Yeah, I'm fucked.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
So you're so conscious of the early stage.
That's
It's like when Bernie like grabs my foot, I'm like, you aren't fucking toe holding me now. Like, it's happened too many times,
Yeah.
and I've learned my lesson. I'm a deer in the headlights, and I snatch it back like fuck, right?
Yeah.
These conditioned responses. Therefore, it would be easier for me to triangle someone else that's not expecting that
Yeah.
from me, because often you look at me and think he doesn't play triangles because he's a stumpy person.
But I guess what I'm trying to say, and on the back of that, is that white or a blue belt, maybe lower level blue belt, white belt mainly, probably if you put that leg up like you do with the setup, they're not gonna know, so you don't have to put as much effort into it.
Yeah.
Whereas, like say with me and you, I know, so you do have to put the effort in, and you get them on me all the time. But it's a work.
Yeah.
It's not a boom. Oh, got him. You know.
But we both know where the battle is, and it's in a
so-
very small part of the game.
Yeah.
And that's when you know you're having technical roles with someone, when you are battling for quite a small positional difference.
If someone was looking from across the mat, we're probably just like stuck in a position.
Hence why gi jiu-jitsu
Yes.
is boring.
Yeah.
Because there's so much of that small details
Some people think
can
it's boring.
change the whole match.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a spectator sport,
No,
and that's
it's,
hard to make any money off of something that's not a spectator sport.
I mean,
The moral of all this is there's too many variables and so many different things that go into it for you just to be able to say, oh, he's just bigger than me, or
I think-
oh,
Yeah.
I think the conversation. This is always an interesting conversation between me and you about the weight thing, because you're
I
bigger,
think-
I'm smaller.
Yeah.
So it's always like me and you always have the back and forward of like, yeah, but do you know what I mean? Because I've always been small. You have got you've got lighter
what?
from when you were like massive, but
And then
you
gained weight again.
you are still a big guy. Like, I mean, you must be still like early 90s or mid 90s now. No,
yeah, I'm like 95.
exactly. So straight off the bat with me and you, you've got like over 30 kilos
Yeah,
on me.
but
No, and I know you.
if you just get good,
Yeah, no, I know, but it's that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
always the back and forth with a bigger guy and a smaller guy, because I've always been small, you've always been big. If we switch bodies like Freaky Friday,
I'd still smash you.
I don't know.
The argument to that is it's your job to find a way.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I dropped.
But it's my job though, isn't it?
One of the reasons I dropped so much weight when I did was to prove the point of what I know I can still do at a slightly smaller weight against bigger people.
Yes.
And Sean's a great example. He never complains about not one weight difference ever. Like, he's one of the smallest people in the gym, and he fucks up everyone.
So I think I used to moan a bit about it. I don't anymore, but
No.
I still support the smaller person. Like, I still believe the road is harder
Oh,
for the smaller
100%,
person. So
100%
I'm
it is.
always like, I wouldn't be like the, oh, just get better thing, but
But it is though, isn't it?
yeah, no,
It's a
I
very
know, yeah.
blunt way of saying it, but it is.
But
But
one
it's
of-
also get better because you get better against a bigger guy, whereas a bigger guy is just like, you're just learning jiu-jitsu, like, just get better. You've already got size on your side. It's true though, isn't it?
It's one of those things that we get from jiu-jitsu as the metaphor of life, right? Which is like, everyone's got challenges.
Yeah.
You don't know what someone else's challenge is.
No, I can barely see
necessarily.
my penis because of my tummy.
No, I think that's just because it's...
But like, let's say you see someone in a wheelchair. That's an easy challenge
Whoa.
to visually spot and think, that's your challenge, right? They might have lots of other challenges too. But what I mean is, the smaller person in jiu-jitsu, that is an aspect of it, and that is a challenge for for you to have to deal with. It does make things trickier. It makes things more difficult. It makes you have to get better, so you can deal with those bigger people. And then someone who's only just started but is big and strong comes in and smashes you and thinks they're better than you.
Yeah.
We have our own challenges.
Is really difficult,
What,
right?
not having another Jaffa cake?
That and like inverting and like doing small people things.
Yeah, but that's a difficult thing to deal with up there and physically. But then equally...
See, I think I'm past that now. I think I did go through that. Now I don't really care because I've...
Got good.
Not necessarily, but I've got some of the shit in my locker that works against bigger people, or like with you.
That's what the thing, you find things that
with you,
do
I'm
work
like,
for you and what
I'm
don't.
like, oh, there's his feet, and he fucking hates it when I start playing feet on him. So it's like,
you know, when I'm worried about you getting
yeah.
my feet, because I'll just start like trying just pressure and
Smother me, yeah.
The other thing that we spoke a bit about when Dan Strauss came to the seminar and we went out for something to eat afterwards, that you kind of already know about it, but we actually spoke specifically about it, is like, because jiu-jitsu normally is in a certain period of time, you've only got a certain amount of time to do something. And so the bigger person can probably be stronger,
do more in that short amount of
time. But you extend that.
Yeah.
It's even if you're not dominating them, if the efficiency is such that, and your tank is probably, as a smaller person, is built for longer distances, whereas a bigger person, shorter time, greater power. When that time comes to an end, the power starts coming off and they become slower and tired. And therefore, if you've been as efficient as you can be, if you indefinitely extend that time out, again, jiu-jitsu as the leveler should
favour the small person.
Because you look at technique, size, strategy, but we forget about time.
Yeah.
And it's not often, because of rounds, especially at like the open mat, if I feel like I've just been smashed by a massive blue belt, let's say, for that time, but you look at them and they're fucked.
Yeah.
And you're like, you were winning and you're fucked. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that, people need to start paying attention to that, because that helps my...
Do you ever get it
helps
when...
my ego stay like good, because I'm like, well, I would never take a round off. I do not take those rounds off.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's important.
I have a very physical job, John. I get tired.
But you kind of see what I mean, though, is that it doesn't... What looks like how the round actually went, if you take that and you have... You know, where we have some epic rounds where it's not a jiu-jitsu class and you just turn up and train.
Yeah.
You can have a roll with someone for 45 minutes, maybe more, and you don't tap and they don't tap.
Yeah.
That's so different. And eventually it's whoever's got it left.
That's it, yeah. Normally what it comes down to.
Which we never get to
But then
experience.
we also have rounds where we're not looking for a tap, we're looking for control or movement, because, well, you don't have to tap your opponent like necessarily in training. So like there might be a session where I'll just go in looking for control, takedowns, and then they'll be like fucked, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't get tapped today, but it's like...
And that's what I said the other week about when you're sparring with someone and you can feel them trying to do something specific.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's not you're a white belt when, you're not a white belt.
Yeah.
When people start doing that and you're working,
feeling them out.
You're in your lab now, and that is such a win, and it's really nice to feel.
The other thing for that is like when it's like with like playing chess, where three positions, like you think three positions ahead. You're like, if I do this, they're going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that.
I remember as a white belt thinking, like, how the hell do you get to that point where you are like 3 steps ahead? But once you get to that point, it just happens without sort of realising it over a gradual time.
You've got that.
Yeah.
Definitely, I don't think I still think now, like, I definitely plan my moves ahead, but it's definitely muscle memory.
Yeah.
It's just muscle memory of like, something will happen, you sweep them, there'll be a bit of a scramble and you see an arm or whatever and you're just like, bang.
That's why, like, sometimes I'll play and I'll, like, leave my arm out somewhere or my leg, just see if someone will catch it and do the right things to it.
He's a bastard.
One, for letting them do it, also, two, for allowing me to practice then defending that reaction as well.
I better go.
That's an hour. Let's call it. That was actually... It started off like it could have gone completely off the rails.
Yeah.
But that was actually quite a good chat, I think.
Yeah.
Well done.
One last thing I was going to say, actually. Do you ever find it funny when you do a heavy round with like a lower belt and then they say, like, they're absolutely like gassed and they're like, and you're just there like...
Yeah.
And then they're
cheers
like...
for the round.
Yeah, and then they're like, how are you not tired? And I'm like... Because you've literally just tried to absolutely maul me for 5 minutes and I've just been chilling.
And that's it. And that's where that perspective, jiu-jitsu gives you the perspective of that.
Yeah.
And it's important. And I think if you are feeling bad about your jiu-jitsu...
Well, that might be my delivery.
That's fine, let's stop it now. But just to end on this, if you're feeling bad about your jiu-jitsu... Don't look at just the round in isolation.
Yeah.
Look at how you are after a round. Do you feel good? Like, yeah, you got smashed, but are you like happy? Are you having a good time to be there? Like, are you talking to people? Because that guy over there is so fucking tired from trying to dominate that he can't even talk to people and have a good time. And you're like, well, think about why you're here.
Yeah, that's it. If you, I don't think if you're rolling with someone, you're like, you should only be really tired after a round. Like, we did a double round, like over 10 minutes of rolling the other day, and that was when I was like...
Those were hard rounds.
Yeah.
That was,
If you're a higher belt and you're rolling with a... Sorry. If you're a higher belt and you're rolling... If you're a purple, brown, black belt and you're rolling with like a white belt and you're coming out of it absolutely gassed, then you're probably not taking the correct things out of that round because you shouldn't really need to. But then it comes back to the weight thing. If it's a really massive white belt or blue belt, obviously, yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to start controlling the rounds, especially in gi. I think no-gi's a bit of a... Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know, a little moment there. No-gi's a bit of a sticky one because of how slippery it is. But, yeah. Yeah, I hate that. I've actually started to not enjoy that. Sweating, like...
Sweaty men dripping all over you.
You know, like, just when you grab hold of someone, like, you front headlock someone and they just go... like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well done, guys. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Oh, if you're listening on YouTube...
So fucking subscribe.
I don't want to be that guy, but... It's not that hard to literally just click a button and subscribe.
Over 60% of people listening are not subscribed.
It was more than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, over. That's what I said, over 60.
You know what really annoys me?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Like, at the start...
Is it white belts?
Stephen Bartlett fucking does this. He's like, guys, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Can you just do me a quick favour?
If you could just subscribe.
Over 60% of people who are watching the channel regularly don't subscribe. And you're like, mate... We all know what you're doing here.
Yeah.
You're like the online guy. Like,
but seriously, we need some fucking help.
For your channel, but it's like not genuine thing.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour? Anyway,
guys, could you do me a favour? Over 60% of you aren't subscribed.
To be like really, really honest, not like subscribe. It's like if we get to a certain amount of subscribers and traffic,
we can do more.
It can be like, you know, the little adverts at the start of stuff. Yeah. We can start doing that. Yes, they're annoying, but it means we will get like some kind of
couple $100 million
kickback off of it, which actually is what we'd like to happen. So if people engage, it costs people nothing, but it can
makes a difference to us.
Help the channel and stuff, and we can like get a better camera and put some stuff up here. Not that this isn't great, but like...
Yeah.
So it's not
medals.
Like, oh, can you just do me a favour? It's like...
We can buy some medals.
If it's not really annoying to you,
I'd have to.
click the bell, do the subscribe. I don't know what the fuck it does. This is the only channel I've done that for, so I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah. You know what else we could do?
Really?
Reach out to like some companies like
Do it naked.
Seven Bone or something, and say we can put their logos on the wall for a small fee.
I think it's been a long time in the pipeline trying to get the Seven Bone sponsorship.
He's
on
asked
the
me
go.
to do some work in there, so
Mate, let's do it.
yeah.
So you'll give a discount if
Hey,
he...
I gotta go.
Yeah, see you.
Right.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
For now. Bye for now.